Hello. Am I being heard or seen? Hope so. It's always a little weird right there at the beginning because can never tell. Okay. Cool, I can be seen and heard. Hooray. Hello. Hi everybody. How are you? Wow. You guys showed up quick today. I hope you're all having a very good day today. Slight echo? Slight echo. How could that be possible? Because there's only one going in here. It's not coming out anywhere. Oh, okay, there we go. Got it. Cool. Because I was about to say, I definitely did not create an echo. So what were we talking about? Oh my god. So the Comic-Con trailers. I guess that's a good place to start, right? That Godzilla trailer is in my life forever. I cannot wait for that movie. Oh my god. I don't know if anybody else gives a shit about that movie, but Michael Dougherty directing, ooh, I love it. And Godzilla, but not just Godzilla, it's everybody. And the way they shot them, it was just like the way they film them, it's just perfect. Keeping them in shadow, and then using the blue color palette to show us the Titans, and then the reds and the oranges to show us the destruction of Earth. It's good. It's design. It's like wham. There's some design for you. It's very good. I'm very stoked for it. I'm very stoked for it. Yeah, I'm also looking forward to the Zim movie. The Teen Titans trailer, yeah, looks really 90s actually. I'm kind of here for it in a weird way. I think that if they make that Teen Titans movie intentionally really super 90s, maybe I'll be down for it. I don't know. It looks like Reality Bites, which is great. Yeah, I saw the Glass trailer. I don't really care, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's not a Shyamalan thing. I'm here for the dude making movies or whatever. But I don't know. I wasn't a giant fan of Split, so I don't know. I probably will have fairly mixed views on Glass. Shazam looked fun. I think I'm in the minority here in thinking that the what was the movie? Aquaman. I thought that the Aquaman trailer looked pretty fun and cool. Patrick Wilson as a strange fish man. I'm here for it. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the gameplay stuff, just the movie stuff, but I don't know, it all looks pretty fun. It all looks pretty fun and cool to me, so I don't know, I'm pretty down for it. I mean, I think DC's rep is okay. I mean, they have a lot of hiccups, and I think that they chose maybe probably the wrong person to lead this whole thing off. But I don't know. I like Wonder Woman. I think they have the ability to make good movies or whatever. Um, it's not, well, it is hard. It's just getting off on the wrong foot with something like this is kind of like difficult uh, to work around. What do I think of the James Gunn stuff? I think that really sucks. 'Cause like he made some really shitty jokes, 6 years ago or longer, and apologized for them years and years ago. And then they're getting dug back up and used against him. I mean, he should have probably deleted them, but like, 10 years ago, it was even longer. 10 years ago, well, like, I don't know. 10 years is a pretty long time. People can really change in that time. And if anything, I think that the thing is that, like, he's demonstrated that he's changed and rethought about those sorts of things and definitely would not do those things today and knows, like, why he would not do those things today. So, like, expecting him to I don't know. Yeah, it's bad, but it's bad. He shouldn't have said those things, but he knows that he shouldn't have said those things, and he, said that he felt bad about it. And this was years ago, and he's demonstrated that he's, like, fixed his heart since then. And, like, people always say that, like, the left-wing people never forgive, and whatever. But, I mean, I feel like forgiveness is a good thing. So, I mean, he's tried to fix the very things that he was using to cause harm. Like, he's trying to do better. I mean, I don't always agree with James Gunn on Twitter or whatever, but the dude was trying to change the world positively and make movies about his own actions and how they were wrong, and now they've fired him for, like, doing the thing that he's trying to correct, I guess. Yeah, and he did. I mean, he started with wait, I'm predicting this doesn't get talked about when it comes to discourse surrounding call-out culture because it's an alt-right circle calling them out. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, Disney... The thing is with Disney is they're not, like... They're in the business of making money, so it's going to be that thing, and that's all it's going to be. So, like, some sort of vitriol against the director, and they're scared because, all of the stuff that's been coming out about all these different people in Hollywood. So, of course, they would can the guy regardless. So, it's expected, but also not great. The thing is, like, I don't know. I'm not saying you should forgive everybody who apologizes to you or something, because some things are just kind of beyond forgiveness. But, like, when somebody actively is trying to fix things and has been for 10 years, that's a little different. My eyesight is really bad. It's really horrible. I have the worst genetics of all time. I'm reading. I'm sorry. I'm trying to read and talk. I saw I saw Mamma Mia. Um the new Mamma Mia movie. There's a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference in it. Which I did not expect. And also Cher is perfect. Cher is just the best. Greetings from Guatemala. Wow. It's a long way away. Mamma Mia is pretty good, to be honest with you. It's mother's. It's like a mom movie on top of mom movie on top of mom movie. It's the mommest movie of all time. Oh yeah, I saw Sorry to Bother You. That movie is really good. That movie's really great. You're not going to find more modern take on uh capitalism as and the egomania rampant in tech bro culture like than that movie. So you should probably see Sorry to Bother You. It's really, really good. It's really, really good. I would recommend it. Also, the first time I tried to see Sorry to Bother You, there was a fucking problem because I was in AMC and the theater didn't put the movie on for 40 minutes or 45 minutes or something like that. So we had to wait forever to see the movie. And then once it finally started, it was in the wrong aspect ratio and the audio was low. So we were just like, we're leaving. And we just got our money back. But yeah, sucked. So we had to go back the next day at a different theater and try again, and it worked out. We saw the movie. So AMC can go to hell. I don't know why AMC in particular has all these issues. I think it might be like someone told me that they run their movies on some sort of like linked system. But so if something goes wrong, then it all goes wrong, but I don't exactly know how that works. So oh well. But I made a bit of a stink about it on Twitter, and both AMC and the director of Sorry to Bother You, Boots, oh god, why can't I remember his name? Boots Riley? Yeah. Anyway, they both reached out to me about it, so that was pretty kind of cool. No, I don't keep in touch with Armored Skeptic. Why would I? And I haven't collaborated with Nightmind in a while because we're not cool together, and things are not as great as they seem, and everything is not wonderful, blooming, beautiful times. So I'm not going to say any more about it, but every time I stream, I have to say, like, by the way, that's not a thing now, so, and I'm not going to talk about it, so let's just not talk about it. But anyway, so there's that's out there, and now we can move on. But anyway. Oh, people are noticing my my slime over here, right there. uh yeah. Do you think the new Halloween will keep the themes of the original? I hope not. I don't want to see the same movie again. But I think that it would be good for them to touch on the things that maybe are the things that make, um, you know, that make that good and stuff and make that interesting. The thing is, we're looking at a totally different cultural landscape. So, like, started, uh, if they started just saying the same things, then I don't think it would. I mean, we're in a different cultural landscape, so it needs to be modern and contemporary. Also, it looks amazing. I'm so down for this new Halloween movie. It looks fucking great. I'm gonna go see it opening night. I'm so excited. It looks great. So excited. Right now, that Godzilla movie, it's good. It looks amazing, and that Halloween movie, I'm here for it. Which I think is a pretty big endorsement, considering, like, I don't know, I haven't really liked much of any of the Halloween sequels except for 3, which is something else. So anyway, yeah. That new Titans trailer looks like, it looks like Reality Bites. It looks like a 90s movie, which I'm actually kind of stoked about, to be honest with you. I mean, it looks, not like a modern great kind of movie, or whatever. Like, I don't think people are gonna like it very much, but it looks like a snarky 90s movie, which I'm kind of like. I think that could be kind of neat to see. Oh wow, thank you for the super chat, Free Redman. May you're perfect, and I love you. Well, I love you. How cool of you to do that. By the way, the super chats and the Patreon support lately has been really good, because still in the process of moving. Officially move-in date is August 10th now. So I've paid all my fees. I've got everything in order. And also, like, I started transitioning, so that is expensive. So just financially kind of rough time, but we're doing our best, I guess. But yeah, thank you guys for the super chats and the Patreon support and all of that. I have a new video with a friend coming out pretty soon. It's fairly nearly done. So that's going to be good. Also, shot a completely new title sequence recently, and I was thinking about showing it on stream, but I don't know if I can get the desktop audio to work. Hey, thank you for Abolish Ice. Yes, please. True dat. Shout out to Ice for being crappy. Anyway, let me see if I can, maybe I could show you guys that, I probably won't ever do any horror video game stuff, just because, like, I don't really care about horror video games all that much, or video games just in general. It's just kind of not my my thing. But there we go. Let's see if this If this is loud, I apologize. Shouldn't be. I just want to get a sense for whether or not I can show you guys this. Okay. Hold on. Okay, well now it's on. All right. Well, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I can show you this cool thing. I really wanted to show you this. That was kind of the highlight of this whole thing. Turn this down. Well, shoot, darn it. Let me try this. No. Is there a max amount of money that I could donate on your Patreon? I don't believe there is. I don't think that there's like a maximum. But I mean, don't give me $1,000 a month or something ridiculous. Although I do have a new goal. It's $3,000 a month, but damn. You guys got quiet waiting. I like to do these kind of exclusive on stream, show you the cool stuff sorts of things, but oh no, it's here? Okay, let's try that. And then we'll do this and do this. And now it should work. Let's see. Yeah, it works. Okay. Hey, thank you for also having good taste in movies, Robert Holland, and thank you for the $2. Okay, so you guys want to watch this? Make it smaller so I can this is before any text, and there's also some other stuff that I'm gonna put on here. There's more shots that I'm including. I'm still editing this, so this is just kind of an early version. Let me see if I can get a window capture. Also, no, I'm not going to be on Sardonicast ever, so just something that I consistently have to say, which is kind of funny. Okay, let's try it. You guys want to watch it? I hope so, because I'm going to play it now. I'm going to turn this up so you can actually hear the music. This is original music by me. I did it. Yeah, so we're just going to do this now. I'm back. Yeah, it's bylighting like crazy. Yeah, so there are like 5 shots that didn't make it into that I'm still working on, and some of those shots I think are still a little bit too long. And then I need to put text on it too, which I'm working on. Yeah, and there were a couple super chats. Jess, thank you for being so kind. Thank you for being so kind. You're the one who's always kind. And then somebody else with love on your journey. Thank you, Fire Angel 741. It's very nice of you. Anyway, yeah. So that's all me. All me music, me shooting, all of it. So I hope you like it. It's also kind of, well, I wanted to marry it with some other stuff that I'd been wanting to do. So, oh, well, I will let Skellyfish know. Thank you, Leo Marcus. Also, Skellyfish is another YouTuber. We did a collaboration video together. You should check it out. No, I did not watch Nick Nocturne's stream because I do not watch Nick Nocturne. You don't have to ask anymore. What was the other? There was some other thing that I was like, definitely want to talk about that. It's not that I dislike video games just inherently or something. I don't dislike video games. I don't know how to talk about video games in a way that's very meaningful, and I don't play them very often, so it's just kind of not a thing that I do. So I don't know if I would ever make a video about it. It's kind of just the thing. Oh my god, you guys are so sweet. I'm gonna take a picture of this and send this to Skellyfish right now. The chat, just because the chat is being so sweet. They would love to know. Also, she, not he, thanks. One of these days gonna have to do one of those coming out videos so that people stop doing that as well. But oh well. I'm fairly certain that if I put out a coming out video or something like that, it would probably mostly be met with rejection. So we'll see. But anyway, yeah. What was I saying? What were we talking about? Do I watch H Bomber Guy? I know H Bomber Guy. Like, we're friends. Oh god. So I mean, watching H Bomber Guy as like a viewer is like one thing, but like actually you know, knowing the guy. So like when we like I've read all of his scripts and I give him notes and stuff. So it's a whole thing. But anyway, what you got against Sargonicast is bad, and I don't want to be on it, and I don't know why everybody expects me to do that. I went to film school. I've heard people do the like film bro conversation thing forever, and like the last thing on earth is that I want to do is sit in a room and do that. So yeah, I probably won't be doing that. Do you ever think you'll do another album? I have another album. I don't know if you know about it, but I have two on my on my Bandcamp. One is the one that everybody like knows about, I guess, and the other one is the second one I put out under just my name. And what was I saying about it? Oh god. Oh, but ironically, talking about Skellyfish, we're talking about starting a band, so we might have something like that happening soon. So what are your inspirations for your original music? I don't know. That's really. Oh, okay. Hold on. Super chat. Tori Patterson. Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for being being open about being trans. Just having more people who are proud and brave like you make it easier to be honest about being trans myself. Well, that's the hope. I think that we need more like trans people just kind of existing and doing other things and just doing a whole thing. So yeah, I think it's important. Even though like I don't consider myself to be like important in that way. But I think it's good is all I'm saying. But yeah. But thank you so much for the super chat. My God. But we were talking about music. I'm really inspired by Muzak. Like, which if you don't know what that is, it's like commercials. Music used in, it's like elevator music, I guess. Just kind of, also I'm really inspired by Italian 80s horror movie scores, like not like the really good ones like Goblin or whatever, but like the bad ones, like that people recorded just kind of on their keyboards and whatever, because I think that that's the kind of music that was like made fun of at the time when it was released, but nowadays it's kind of I don't know, it's kind of fun and neat and unexpected. It's like not something that we hear so much anymore. So that's something I'm kind of interested in. Is it really scary to do this internet thing while being trans to many shitlords? Oh yeah, it's horrible. I mean, the block button is real good though, so that's good. I do like the Cannibal Holocaust score. I like those Italian cannibal movie scores quite a bit, but I really like the I don't know. There's a lot of different stuff that I like. It's hard to just say, but like ironically, I don't know if you guys have ever heard the Troll 2 score, but that score is incredible and nobody talks about how great that score is. You should listen to it. It's really ridiculous. It sounds like aerobics music, but it's so good. Best and worst movie of the year? Oh wait, do you have a PayPal or something for a bigger one-time donation? I do. If you go to my... Oh God. It's gone, isn't it? Oh no. I don't... Yes, I do, but I don't remember how to get access to that. Maybe tweet me about that if you legitimately want to do something like that. And I'll get you the info after the stream's over. There's always Ko-fi, Ko-fi, which is a one-time donation platform, which is pretty cool. What are your favorite movies of the year so far? You should do a stream with Skellyfish one of these days. Like this? Yeah, we should. We probably will. We do sometimes on Twitch. But sorry, favorite movies from the year. Okay. Sorry to Bother You is really great. Geez, Hereditary's good. What has all come out this year? Let me look up movies in 2018 and I'll just like list off the ones that I liked. I kind of like Jurassic Worlds 2. I kind of enjoyed it. I also kind of enjoyed the Purge movie, but only kind of, like not really. I like Deadpool 2. A Quiet Place was great. Sorry to Bother You was really good. Ocean's 8 was kind of middling, but middling to good for me. Annihilation is great. Uncle Drew was surprisingly awesome, and no one's talking about it. What else is out? Blockers. Blockers was really good. I really, really liked it. Won't You Be My Neighbor? Probably my favorite movie of the year. That one's really good. Tully was pretty good. Still looking. Pacific Rim Uprising was surprisingly good. Upgrade was awesome. I don't know. That's pretty much all I got right now. But loved those. Loved those. Why Jurassic World 2? Surprisingly, there's a great video by Patrick H. Willems about why Jurassic World 2 is kind of interesting. that I totally support. Like, I thought the same thing. So you should probably watch that, and then you don't have to have me explain it. Stream keeps lagging? Really? Not on my end. It says it's fine on my end. Oh, God! You Were Never Really Here. Yeah, that was the other amazing movie of the year. I'm gonna make a video about that when it comes out on Blu-ray, I guess, so that I have footage. But I heckin' love that movie. It was really good. I don't know how to how to talk about these things other than just kind of base level. It was good. I liked it kind of ways, I guess. I actually think that the thing with You Were Never Really Here is, like, I need to, like, I've written a script about it, and I think that it's important to, like, actually just go ahead and just make that instead of talking about it on here. So, Joaquin as the Joker, I don't give a fuck. I could care less about the Joker. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, A Wrinkle in Time was awesome too. That was really cool. I really like Ava DuVernay. I think that it's cool that Ava DuVernay pretty much just made a movie about like for her father, like purely on an emotionally guided level, and the fact that it's like this big movie is great. It's I was gonna make a video about this too, but A Wrinkle in Time is kind of this movie that's like it's unconventionally weird in a way that most movies aren't. Like you have your indies that are like really weird. Like you see a lot of indie movies that are really weird, but they're weird in a specific way. And that way is the idea is that it's weird in a way that I think that it's weird in a way that is expected while having the guise of being more free to do kind of whatever and actually experiment with film. Whereas, you know, the complimentary opinion is that Hollywood weird is so stock, and, you know, it's like within the bounds of a certain thing. So like Wrinkle in Time is kind of weird because it alienates both of those audiences. Like it's too weird in an unexpected way for the indie crowd, and it's also too weird in an unexpected way for the mainstream crowd. So it's a movie that's kind of for no one, and that basically means it's for me. And I loved it. I thought it was awesome. I thought it was great. I thought it was a beautiful movie. I cried more than once watching that movie. And the fact that people are quote unquote angry about it is kind of surprising to me. Because everybody, it's always the same thing. It's like, well, I'm objectively right and the movie is objectively bad. And it's like, yeah, but I don't know. I got a lot out of it. So I'm a say that no, you know. Yeah, it's cool. I haven't seen F the Prom. People get angry at everything. It's truly it is truly amazing. Like, it's legendary how often people just get angry about literally everything. It's amazing. I don't even understand how it happens anymore. Like, oh, thanks, No Plays, for becoming a Patreon supporter. A lot of people hate it because they don't like the fact that Oprah is really big in the movie, and they don't like the fact that the child performances are kind of middling for them because they're child performances. which, like, if you're gonna cast children, like, that's kind of expected. Like, the fact that they're in a movie, the entire movie is amazing. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of why people don't like it. I did not like Incredibles 2 very much, and the reason that I didn't like Incredibles 2 very much is maybe a personal reason, but I felt that the movie was so, like, aggressively pro-family, especially at the end, that it was like, it was the entire conceit of the movie was that it was pro-family. And it's like, if you've ever experienced, like somebody, like the feeling of family, like, swallowing you whole and spying on you and being involved in your life in a way that's uncomfortable, then when that is portrayed on screen, like, I believe her name is Violet, the young girl. I can't remember, but, like, she gets alienated by her family kind of, like, the whole freaking movie. And then at the end, it's just like the movie expects her to just embrace it and be fine with that. And I'm like, no, call that shit out. That's bad. And so, I don't know. I was pretty, like, I was with it and against it throughout the entire movie, but at the end of the movie, like, the last few moments of the movie, I was just kind of like, this is just, it's not honest or any, it's like, it's wish fulfillment for, like, some dude wanting to have his family be together and whatever, you know. It's like, yeah, I don't know, it's fucked up, it's shitty. So I don't know. I think that there's a place for family movies, but I think that it's important that right now, if we're going to talk about what family movies should be, and, like, and what, you know, what dealing with toxic family is pretty much just confronting that nexus of, like, privacy and boundaries. And, like, the movie had a distinct opportunity for Violet to really voice the fact that she wanted distinct boundaries from her family, but instead at the end of the movie she was just like, yeah, oh, it's fine, it's just my family and there's nothing that can change. So I don't know, I was fairly against that part of it, I must admit. I have not seen Coco. Wait, you love Ready Player One but hate The Incredibles? I thought you hate people being negative. I don't love Ready Player One. What are you talking about? And also, I don't hate The Incredibles 2. I have a qualm with Incredibles 2 that I voiced and had reasons for. That has nothing to do with I thought it was bad. I just think that the movie had an opportunity to voice something and didn't do it. So Jim's #1 fan, Bud, I don't know what you're talking about. People think I like Ready Player One. The thing is, with Ready Player One, regardless of whether or not people like Ready Player One for its, like, traditional means of being, I guess, like, I don't have much. The thing is, I don't like hating things, and I avoid hating things at all costs, but the point is not necessarily that I hate these things. I mean, hate is to say that I'm emotionally, like, completely, you know, what is that? What is hatred of a movie versus, like, you know, just thinking about it? I'm just thinking about it. Like, I feel like that is different than hating it. I don't know. I haven't hated a movie, I guess, in years or something, but I don't know. But yeah, Ready Player One, though, I thought that the most interesting thing about Ready Player One was the meta narrative, like the fact that it's very, very clearly uh, Spielberg talking about his career, and that part of it is kind of well, it's interesting to think about because he pretty much references all of his friends throughout the entire movie, and then at the end of it is like portraying himself as this like version of himself that's both old and a kid at the same time, and like feels all these regrets for not having lived his life. It's that part of it is kind of heavy, but the rest of the movie is like, you know, here and there. Mad Max Fury Road is perfect to me. I love that movie. I think that movie is like, I could teach a fucking class on that movie. um I could teach a fucking class on Mad Max Fury Road. The thing with the word hate in specific, and why I reject the word hate in specific, is pretty much because like I think that hate is an unuseful expression of something. So like, let's say something does have toxic elements, or it's bad in a certain sort of in a certain sort of way that one could actually have a conversation about. The messaging isn't very good or something like that. If you just throw out that you hate it, then you knock out all utility of really having a good conversation about it and what that means to culture. So if a movie has bad messages or whatever that you don't agree with, saying I hate the movie, I mean, obviously it makes sense, and a lot of people are totally valid in disliking something for its bad messages, but I think that we could equally like that well, it's not it transcends like and dislike. It's like we can actually have a conversation about it, using that movie, and had that movie not been made, then we wouldn't necessarily have had that conversation or been able to learn. So that's the thing that I'm ultimately saying in the It video, like at the end, is like, speak to the truth or untruth of a work, versus just kind of complaining about it. But I don't think that applies to people that just generally love movies either, because they're seeing value in something that maybe I'm not. And so that's a different like expression of that whole thing. It's not to say that like love and hate are equally synonymous things. I think that hate is destructive and love is a fine thing to have. And I also like, I mean, it's kind of the thing of like, you don't have to explain yourself really, but if you're going to explain yourself, I would rather listen to someone coming from a place of love and understanding and empathy and compassion and actual analysis than someone coming from like blind hatred of a thing, is my point, I guess. I've learned a lot of stuff from people who legitimately love movies, and even love movies that aren't great, and love movies that are bad, and love all of that stuff. But I feel like I've never gotten anything out of somebody who just like hated the thing and just wanted to talk about how much they hated it and they hated everything about it. That part of it, like, I just feel like I never get anything out of that. Yeah. Anyway, I need to get some water because my throat's hurting, and also Spiro makes you dry out like a sponge, and I'm going to die if I don't drink some water. I have seen Isle of Dogs, and I kind of didn't connect with it. Anyway, I will be back in like 5 seconds. It's hard to talk for a really long time without water. Yeah. What else is going on? I told you it would only take me a second. Thirsty. Crunch. I'm reading everything. I just popped in deep dive Power Rangers. Happy to go on the stream. Cool. Yeah. That is the blue slime over here. Blue slime. Let me get him. This is my son. How many likes for my son? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing right now, but this blue slime is from it's from Dragon Quest. 56 likes for my son. My dogs are scared of it. And that's really funny to me. Anyway. Spearow is minty and delicious. I will agree. It's almost dangerously delicious. But anyway, I can't show you one of my dogs because I don't think it's a good idea. They're not the they're not the nicest of pups, I guess. They're small, but they don't want to be bothered. No, the dogs are not coming with me. The dogs are staying here. I have a cat. Cat is staying here as well. So everybody go follow Skellyfish on Twitter. Skellyfish legitimately cannot believe that you people are talking about them in an interesting way or saying that they're cool or whatever. Which is awesome. Yeah. So go be nice or something over there. Everybody probably already follows Skellyfish, yeah. I must not. I didn't think about that. I'm gonna take another picture and send to them. Yeah. Anyway, what were we talking about? We talking about something else? Just talking about Skellyfish and the blue slime and water and Spearow and all of the magical things on in the world. Ash Hardell followed me on Twitter, and I don't know why I like Ash Hardell, but we've never interacted. So I don't know what that's about. I do not have a fursona, I must admit. My room always looks hella cinematic, yes. Hey, thanks, Ben. I'm not sure if you'll be able to read this, but I've been around your channel for a while and I've seen your transition and it's really great to see you happy. Well, thank you. Still going, slowly going, getting there. Maybe. See where we're at in a couple months. I don't have any JoJo hot takes. My favorite part, I guess, is 3 because I still haven't read 4. I'm working on 4. Am I less lonely since starting YouTube? One could make an argument that I'm more lonely, but I think that I'm probably less lonely. I don't know. I think the thing is there are definitely more expectations. There are more expectations on me these days, I guess. I get messages and asks on Tumblr all the time, and I hardly ever respond to them because I just get so many of them, and then I get overwhelmed and I just forget about it. I don't follow any ARGs, but I know a bit about Daisy Brown, who's very nice to me and continues to be very nice to me. So check out Daisy Brown, I guess, even though, like, I don't know, my knowledge of ARGs is fairly minimal. I don't know an awful lot about them, but yeah. No, I did not watch the Nightmine live stream last night because of the things I said earlier. But he's in Texas right now, and I'm in Texas right now, and I hope that no one shows up at my house. Favorite video games? I don't know. I don't have a video game that really connects with me on an emotional level. It's mostly just stuff that I enjoy playing. But that's about as far as it goes. Yeah, people always want to talk about other YouTubers when they get on my stream. It's weird. But it's fine. It's fine. I understand that, you know, people have interests other than me. Texas is hot right now. Oh my god. Texas is hot right now. I don't know what this voice is. I haven't played Night of the Woods yet. Everybody tells me one day I will. What was it? Yeah, hot. God, it was 111 yesterday. Welcome. No, the blue light does not help with the heat at all. I like that it looks cool in here. Cool being not like neat or a synonym for awesome or something. I mean cool as in a synonym for cold. It looks cool in here, but it's actually pretty hot, to be honest with you. Yeah. Remington is good. Kind of worried about Remington's circuitry a little bit. Gonna have to check on that. Do you use a blue LED light? Here. Where did it go? Now it's red. More accurate. Welcome to the Hell Zone. By the way, my Discord server, which you get access to if you're a patron, is called the Hell Zone, and it's perpetually hell in there. So, yeah. Remington is not trans. Remington is kind of a genderless skeleton being, but also, well, I like to imagine Remington as some sort of demon person, but also I don't know exactly how we classify Remington, but Remington uses he, him pronouns, so we're going to go with those. The ultimate irony of the Hell Zone being my Discord server is that it's named the Hell Zone, but it's actually very, very nice and good in there and sweet. Yeah. I suppose Remington is single. Remington is Remington. Remington is infinite. Do we actually like Remington? There's been a kind of controversy there lately because I've been getting an awful lot of of people like reaching out to me on Curious Cat and Twitter and Tumblr saying that they actually hate Remington and they wish that I would stop doing it, which I haven't had Remington in a video for months for kind of that reason. It's weirding me out, to be honest. I don't know whether people like him or not. So yeah, they think he's annoying and they think I'm annoying and they think the skits suck, even though I don't even think they're skits. Like I feel like removing the skits is like removing the personality from me, like like call it skits or whatever, but really, like, I feel like those are just like the way that I'm appealing and interesting is, you know, beyond the fact that I just have opinions. Like, anybody can have opinions, but can everybody do what I do? I don't know. So I don't know. I like to think about things in those terms because I think that's what makes me unique and interesting, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I tried to use him less to see how necessary he really is to what I do. And I feel like he I don't know. I feel like him not being there is kind of character missing, but also like I do feel like it balances the video. Like it makes videos go by faster when he's not there. But also it's kind of like disappointing when he's not there, I guess. I don't know. Everybody has an opinion, but not many of them can say they have a demon skeleton. That's yeah. Anyway, so I'm just going to assume that all these people are wrong, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I never know what to think. Thank you, RJ McGee. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You give me $2 and I roast your name. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't know what I was doing. Bjork sends her grace. Yeah, I want to do more with him. It's just difficult right now because of just the lack of like space and resources and everything, and just kind of also feeling kind of stagnant. Like I don't know what I want to do right now. I don't know what I want to do with the channel. I don't feel very creative. I'm making a video about this, by the way. I think a lot of it has to do with like transition and like feeling uninspired and beaten down before actually transitioning, but now that that's happening, maybe I'm feeling better. Maybe I can think more clearly and make better stuff. I guess, yeah, I don't know. I also kind of like, I know the established utility of Remington is to kind of provide a commentary on the reactions to kind of the way that people talk about art and stuff. Um, but uh, but also like I really kind of want him to also just be a fun character that I also like if I want to use him because he's fun beyond just that, you know? So I don't want him to always have to argue the counterpoint. I want him to be able to just be fun and be there and it be good, you know, as well. So but also like then his purpose becomes like none because he's pretty much just, you know, he's a fun person to be around or whatever. That's about all. So I don't know. I'm working on the kind of reframing all of this stuff so that I can do more with him. We're talking about like kind of how all this stuff works on my channel or whatever, which is probably going to weird some people out. But yeah, I don't know. I'm always like questioning whether or not the thing that I'm doing is the right thing. So I don't know. I like to think that he's like I like to think that he's I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just ignore me. We just don't know. Gives me 314. Isn't that pi 3.14, right? Can I nominate Remington for U.S. president? Well, he probably would win. They give that to just about anybody, huh? Yeah, I mean, I'd like to think goodness. Trying to read. I don't know if he was born in the US. He might have been born in hell. I don't know where he come from. That's okay. The chat can be trash. I would rather have the chat be trash than be like stuck up and arguing about something or misgendering me or being a dick. Like I'd rather have this than anything. I probably would not marry Dougie, but I might marry Kyle McLaughlin. You guys need to be making more Remington memes. Somebody made one where he was just screaming, and people have been posting the shit out of that. But we need GIFs. We need all kinds of stuff on Twitter. We need this stuff all the time. But it's never there. How am I supposed to live without seeing GIFs of myself constantly? Anyway. I'm reading now, sorry. Sometimes I fall silent because I'm reading. prequel, the Ghost Record. It's cool. I'm kind of over it already, which is sad, but I think it's good. I think they do a lot of interesting, really funny stuff in it. Yeah, it's good. It's fun. All punk girls are cute, no exceptions. That's absolutely objectively true. I'm now turning on twitter.com. I have 12.4 thousand followers on Twitter. How the fuck did that happen? Like I have the worst tweets. Like I don't know why people like me. It's so bizarre. David Lynch's music is cool. I have no idea why people like the stupid shit that I tweet. Anyway. Yeah, and even worse is I have like 78,000 YouTube subscribers, which is fucked up. I definitely don't deserve those. But anyway. Where someone who's a fashionista like Skellyfish only has almost 2,000, which is, yeah, it's just bullshit. What thoughts do you have on H-Bomb's video on Lovecraft? It's good. I like it. He did a good thing, I think. I think he's right about a lot of stuff, or at least his perspective is true. He's true to his perspective, which is true. Which is, I don't know. I think that's the important part. I think we need to stop watching video essays and trying to think about whether or not they're right. Like whether or not what they're saying is correct or whatever. I think we need to be looking at these things like their perspectives. That would be good. But yeah, I think H-Bomb's video is good in the sense that it's empowering in the way that we talk about LGBT stuff. Sorry, I hit the mic. Yeah, I mean he's open to being vulnerable, which is something that I think separates him from a lot of YouTube. Which, like, as far as my own vulnerability, I feel like I can't be as vulnerable because I have people like watching me, like I have family and stuff that watch me, and that makes me uncomfortable. So I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Did you name yourself May after the movie May? No. I probably would not name myself after a movie about a psychopathic person. Well, that's not true. She's a lot of things. She's troubled. But anyway, yeah, I've seen the movie, but no, I didn't name myself after a character in a film. I named myself after the month. I'm sorry, I'm reading. I'm naming myself Incredibles 2 now. I'm very pro family. We don't mean to make fun of you. It's just it's goofy. Yeah, it's MAY. Like the month. Oh, the 8-hour Dark Souls 2 guy? Yeah, that's a joke. That's a goobus right there. Like, who the fuck would do that? That's some silly dingusy shit. Um it's some goobus shit. That's, by the way, I'm going to post this in the post this word in the chat. Goobus. Remember that's a goob dingus, a goober dingus. That is the kind of person that makes an 8-hour response to a video about a fucking video game. It's so stupid. If you want to talk about something that you care about and means something to you, then do that. You know, why are you spending 8 fucking hours of your time? Yeah, Jesus Christ. Why did I call my channel Nick Spheres? Because I needed a name and to start, and so I just figured out one. But I also wanted one that was very feminine, so I went with that. And then here we are. It turns out the reason that I wanted things that were feminine was because I was feminine. Oh, shit. On that goobish shit. Oh, talking, why do you hurt me so bad? I don't wear NYX cosmetics because they are too expensive. I don't have that kind of cash. I barely have enough money to move out. So I hear NYX cosmetics are fantastic though. Golden Anubis. I can make it other colors. Like I can make it kind of a this color here, or I could make it this color. Wow, that does not show up on film very well. ELF is good. I like ELF. Wet and Wild is good also. And orange and yellow. Wow, that just looks white. And blue and purple. I'm gonna just stick with this. Thoughts on Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me? I think I talk about that in the Twin Peaks video. Mac is expensive as fuck. Yes, agreed. Nobody got money for this stuff. It's hard to be poor and trans. That's my fucking catchphrase now, huh? I'm just reading. If you ever write a YouTuber book, TM, can we have a section on Remington and if the haunted radio whose name I've forgotten lore? Okay. I guess so. You know what's fucked up is, we can talk about serious stuff if you want to, but, yeah, the YouTuber book thing. Chris Stuckman has a book, which is kind of amazing. Joey Graceffa has a book, which is really amazing, because I didn't know that Joey could read. That's mean, but I'm gonna go out on a limb here and suggest that perhaps Joey Graceffa did not write that book, and perhaps someone else wrote that book. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Joey. He's very rich, so I don't know if I feel that bad about it. I want to start a podcast. I just don't have a very good fucking idea for what I want to do a podcast about. It's hard to constantly come up with ideas for everything all the time. Being poor and gay and stuck in an unhealthy environment is the worst. Yeah, I really hope your life gets way, way better. You deserve it so much. Thank you so much. Really, truly. Let's hope it gets better. Yeah. Do you watch Peter Coffin? I don't. I know who Peter Coffin is, but I don't watch Peter Coffin. I don't watch a lot of stuff anymore, to be honest with you. Like, I watch my friends, but that's about it. What do you think of Chris Stuckman? I mean, I guess he fulfills his role, but that's about it. I mean, I've never learned anything new or interesting from Chris Stuckman, I guess. But I mean, that's not really what he wants to do. He's not trying to help people learn about things. You've watched my Hereditary video 3 times? God. Fuck. That's wild. Yeah, Contra's vocal training is pretty incredible. I don't know how I would get to that stage. I can't afford that kind of shit, so I don't know. I don't think you have to have like a really super feminine voice to be feminine, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's something I would want to do eventually. Get 4K on Patreon? I wish. That would be awesome. What should we name Nick Sphere's subscribers? Oh, kind of like how Steph Sanjati's got the bread squad people. Yeah. No, you are a good. Damn it. You've ripped off some of my outfits. All of my outfits are like dumpy garbage outfits. Way to go though. That's really cool. Yeah, I mean, so how do you really feel about Ralph and why? Bad videos that are bad and mean and hateful and uninformed and come across as a child made them. And feigning observation, like they're not actually observant videos. They are pretending to be observant videos by making base level assumptions. They're also not challenging their base level assumptions on what they think about film. And also the videos come across as really super fucking offensive to just about everybody who isn't a white dude. So, yeah, I don't like them very much, and I would not recommend them. That's kind of where I'm at with that. It's funny because everybody's like, he's so funny. His videos are funny. And then I watch them and I'm like, no. These are mean and unhelpful and mean and problematic. Yeah. That's my opinion on it. I'm sorry. Like, I kind of feel like I need to not censor myself just to keep the peace there, but like, yeah, the fucking mummy video with all the like sexist stuff was unfucking believable. And to truth be told, I don't watch the guy. Like, it's not like I'm watching his stuff religiously or regularly or whatever. But, you know, people are like, hey, check this out. And then I'm like, okay, and I watch it and I'm like filled with regret. Similar opinions on Red Letter Media. I don't hate Red Letter Media. I do think that it's like, I think that Red Letter Media. So look, I'm friends with Shannon Strucy, who's like the biggest Red Letter Media fan on the goddamn face of the planet. And I've had a million conversations about Red Letter Media. And yeah, they do edgelordy shit and they make offensive jokes and they know that like these things upset people, but they do it anyway. And they make bigoted jokes and remarks and they do it anyway. But like when Red Letter Media is kind of good, it's kind of good. The thing is, like, for whatever reason, you know, I like watching Jay talk about movies, even though I often disagree with Jay. And that kind of makes Red Letter Media all right with me. But like, yeah, I don't know. No, Red Letter Media doesn't come across nearly as offensive and stupid as Ralph's videos. But what are you gonna do? I'm past this point of like watching film videos for no fucking reason. Like at the end of the video, you just kind of like there wasn't really an awful lot to it, I guess, you know? Like, I don't know. Yeah, so like Film Joy and Mikey Newman, like Mikey's funny. Like Mikey is naturally hysterical, and like having been in the room with Mikey, I can tell you that Mikey is a joke a minute, very funny guy. And he's never offensive. He's never offending anybody or like going at anybody trying to upset anybody. He's very concerned about that sort of thing, but he's very funny. He's also very insightful and he cares and like, hey Maggie, and yeah, he cares and he's a good dude. So like you can be funny and be a sweet dude. You don't have to be an asshole to be funny. So I just kind of, when I see somebody making jokes and they're being an asshole, I'm just kind of like, huh, well, we don't need that. I mean, yeah. My Patrick H. Willems is the same way, where like Patrick's just funny, but he's a sweet dude, you know. Being an asshole is lazy writing, which is absolutely true. By the way, you should all subscribe to Maggie Mayfish, who's in the chat right now. Maggie is great. You should watch the Daddy. Well, I was gonna say the Daddy trilogy, but then it's just 2 videos. So, what are you gonna do? The 2 Daddy videos. You need to make a 3rd one so that I can refer to it as the Daddy trilogy, please. If you could get on that, you know, today, that'd be great. I kid. I think you accomplished your goals in 2 videos. You don't need to do a 3rd one. But yeah, yeah, Maggie's great. Do you think the trope of the caustic critic will die? I think it will. I didn't think that 2 years ago or a year ago or whatever, but now I do. You made me want to look into Zordon's role, the new Power Rangers. Yeah. He's actually, to tell you the truth, that could totally apply with the stuff that you're saying, because like Zordon is like this I have to protect the good of the world kind of dude. Like, you know, like a dad that would let their own child, you know, have something bad happen to them to teach them a lesson or something like that, but then, you know, has to kind of turn around on it. Uh hey, 1 second. Never mind. Hold on. Somebody's calling me. But damn it. I'm a trans woman in early transition, deaf, not passing, or trying to. Any advice for starting an academic entertaining YouTube channel? Be true to yourself. Speak your truth often, as much as possible. Don't hold back, and don't let assholes ruin your life. If like, it's just like you need to just like you just existing on this platform makes everybody stronger, and that's like a really important aspect to this whole thing. Like, you just existing on the platform doing whatever you want. You could be filming yourself spinning around in chairs, and it would be amazing and huge because you're representing something larger than just that. And also, Sunday's Inn gave me $5. Thank you very much. That's super kind of you. I will be back in 1 second. Sorry, dinner plans are a thing that I'm trying to get figured out. But I'm back now. Uh, also, yeah, check out at Banjo Emily. She makes great music. I don't know who that is, but yeah, totally do it. I'd like to make humorous content that isn't explicitly offensive. I just like it's just cheap kind of writing to punch down, like, because it's an opportunity for you to make some kind of really pretty pure thing, and instead you're just defaulting to offensive humor because offensive humor is just easier. Um yeah. What was I what were we talking about? I was shading somebody, and then I talked about Red Letter Media, and then I was talking about how great Maggie is. Maggie is great. I am very excited for the new Halloween movie. I would not fight Ralph in a parking lot. I don't want to be near him. Sorry. I apologize because I don't want to upset people, but like, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be on Sardonicast. I don't want to be near these people. I would rather spend my time with people who are good and positive and nice and special and make me feel good to be around them. Yeah, that's just kind of how I feel about it. Anyway. Goobus Cast. That's what I should name my podcast, the Goobus Cast. The Goobus Hour. Anyway. But yeah, but I was talking about Mikey too. Like being being on that show was just huge and really cool. Um, I mean, just all of the people on Deep Dive are so sweet and kind and nice, and they were very like they opened their home to me, and we watched movies, and I felt like really welcome there, and it was good. Do you listen to Hellbent for horror? I don't listen to a lot of podcasts, to be honest with you. I listen to I listen to Even More News because that's really just a really good podcast. And what was the other thing? Everybody always wants to talk about Nick. It's kind of amazing. Um, yeah, there's another podcast called Loose Cannons, which is a canon films related podcast, and that one is really cool. Yeah, Cody's Shody. Maggie. I like Cody's show. It's good, I think. I mean, I don't know Cody, so I don't know if Cody's like an asshole or something, but he's very funny. Um, hey May, I'm having confidence issues with my acting in a play I'm in. I'm good with lines, but I think the director is annoyed with me and thinks I should push more. I want to appear capable. Um, okay, so well, don't push more. Obviously, like don't push more. Like that never helps anybody ever. Um, I think that the answer there is just like the thing is if a director is mad at you and he's not getting the performance that he wants from you, then like it's probably a him problem and not a you problem. He's probably not super great at directing you. So like it's you got to kind of take that in strides and figure out exactly what he wants from you, because it like push more or strive to be better is a terrible direction. So I'd be more interested in knowing what his specific directions were so that I could kind of help you break through that language barrier, because directors, especially ones that are kind of inexperienced, I don't know if this person is really experienced, but they often speak like a totally different language than actors and filmmaking and plays and stuff like that. They're all about just communicating. So it's probably just miscommunication, and you need to maybe ask more questions, I think, is a big part of it. If you feel if you don't feel confident with the direction that he's giving you, you need to ask questions so that he can be more clear with you. Yeah, that's kind of. I have made a short film. I've made a few. They're on here. I have a documentary and I have a narrative short. I don't know if I would ever make a short film again, but I don't know if I'd make a feature either. So I don't know. I guess I just do this now. make a tall film. Yeah, good luck, Roy. I mean, really, you can do it. Just, you know, chill out, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's condescending, but you know, that's like the best advice I've got. Try to figure out what the fuck he's saying to you. New Suspiria looks kind of cool. What's the is it Maggie, the new oh, is it Maddie? I can't remember. Mandy, my god. Mandy, the new movie from Panos Costumos. That looks fantastic and cool, and I can't wait for it. Very excited. Well, I should probably go because I've been on for nearly 2 hours and it's been a lot of fun and cool. But I have a new thing coming soon with Skellyfish. We have a new show called Really Cool Movies, which is going to be silly and goobus oriented. Tips for coming out. I'm very, you need to just like, I think the best tip that I have is just to look somebody in the eye and just say it to them and then explain later. But after you get out the basic, like the truth thing, then you'll be able to navigate the complexities of it. But you'd probably feel a lot better just saying it. But anyway, yeah. I'm gonna sneeze. Twice. Anyway, yeah, so me and Skellyfish are going to be in that show called Really Cool Movies. It's going to be fun. And the first episode is almost done. So thank you guys for being here. Support me on Patreon if you want to help the channel out. Yeah. Or follow me on Twitter or any of that stuff. Okay, goodbye. Love you guys. Bye.